it's going to be? Okay, I'm going to tell you how different it was when I was a little boy from when you're a little girl, if that's possible. I was very lucky, just like you are, because I had a mother and father who loved me very much. And we had a very nice house. But we did not have television. Can you imagine that? There was no television. There was no radio even when I was very small.
No little, not even a little television?
Not even a dream of a television. There was no television. They had some movies, but they didn't talk. The most movies were silent. And there was no color. Everything was black and white. And
did you see the movie Dorothy?
Dorothy?
I think she
The
means...
Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Not then. That hadn't been made yet.
Oh.
They made all silent movies. Nobody talked. They had somebody play the piano down in what they called the pit. Funny word, the pit. But no talking in the movies, no television. We had a Victrola. You had to wind it up each time you played a record. We didn't have tape. Have you ever seen a record? A flat thing made of wax? That's all the music we had. It was an old record, and we had to wind the Victrola by hand. It wasn't electric. It wasn't much electric. And in my house, we had coal for heat, and half of our basement was a big wooden fence, and a man came and shot coal down there. And you had to put coal in the fire a couple times a day in order to keep the heat up. So you've got a lot of progress that you have now. We didn't have an automobile either, and no supermarket. But when we wanted something from the store, my mother had to walk to the store and get her groceries because she didn't have a car. And in fact, there weren't a lot of things there are now. We had about 3 cereal boxes, Corn Flakes and Wheaties and something called Force. They don't sell anymore. And bread was not the way it is now either, all nicely wrapped up. We had bread that was not wrapped in the bakery. And even in our neighborhood, there was a woman who made bread and sold it to the neighbors. She baked her own bread.
Was it cut up like ours?
No, you had to slice it yourself.
But ours is cut up.
That's right. That led to the saying that the fellow I worked with used to say, "This is the greatest thing since sliced bread." Have you ever heard that saying before?
No.
No. Well, no, we didn't have sliced bread.
No, it's so cold out here.
Kyle, who do you have in your arms?
Barry.
And where did Barry come from?
My mother.
And who gave Barry to your mother?
Her grandmother, which was my mother. And she got Barry about the same time, about the same age that you are right now, for her 5th birthday. That's when she got Barry. And Barry still looks pretty good, all things considered, considering how many times he's been slept on.
Little weeny baby.
Well,
This used to be my shirt. And also Max's leg.
it looks like Barry's lost a little hair there. But then we all do that with age. Did you know that? Well, I'm not sure you will. But my father did, certainly, and so did I. And that's how it was when I was a little boy. What do you think of that?
And why?
Well, I'm glad you do.